Hello students, I am your mentor come with the next topic of Laplace transform, that is division by t. In previous video we covered multiplication by t. Now our next topic is division by t. So we start our new topic. So in Laplace transform division by t having a definition, we see first what is the definition of division by t. If we are assuming that f of t is any function, when t is divided to that function, what's happen, what is the definition of that? We are taking integration with the limit of s to infinity phi of s ds. Okay, in multiplication by t, when t is multiplied with f of t, that time we are taking derivative as per the power of t. In the division by t, when t is divided to the f of t, that time we are taking integration. That means in multiplication that there is a derivative, in division there is a integration, right? So according to the definition, we are taking integration of phi of s, right? What is the phi of s? Phi of s is a Laplace of f of t. That means first we are calculating the Laplace of f of t, then we are taking integration. So based on this definition, we are taking first numerical Laplace transform of 1 by t 1 minus cos t. So they are asking find Laplace transform of 1 minus cos t divided by t, right? So t is divided here, that means that numerical is belong from the division by t. So division by t means what is the f of t here? According to the definition, what is the f of t here? F of t is nothing but 1 minus cos t, right? So for when we apply the definition, first we calculate the Laplace transform of f of t, because we want phi of s and then we take integration, right? So first we are taking Laplace transform of f of t, right? So Laplace transform of f of t, that means Laplace of 1 minus cos t, right? That means we are taking separate Laplace of each term because both the terms are subtract with each other, right? That means Laplace transform of 1 is 1 upon s minus Laplace transform of cos ended with s, that means s upon s square plus a square. What is the a here? 1. So 1 square is 1, right? So this is the our phi of s. This is our phi of s, right? Now this is our first step. Now what is the second step? Apply the definition. That means when f of t is divided with t, that time we are applying integration s to infinity phi of s. What is the phi of s? 1 upon s minus s upon s square plus 1. Guys, here I am clearing one doubt that some students are comment me, there is a confusion between the integration. So what is the integration exactly? Just understand, when there is an integration of 1 upon s, we are taking log s. When there is an integration of 1 upon s square plus a square, that means in the denominator s is with the power of square, power of 2, that time we are use 1 upon a tan inverse of s upon a. And when there is an integration of s upon s square plus a square, that time we adjust derivative of denominator in the numerator. So what is the derivative of denominator? 2s. So we require 2 here, so we are taking 1 upon 2. That means when there is a derivative available in the numerator, available in the numerator, that time we use simple property log of s square plus a square, right? So these three formulas of integration we use in the Laplace. So tell me, integration of 1 upon s, what is the integration of 1 upon s? Simple, 1 upon s integration is log s minus integration of s upon c. This term is belong from the third formula of the integration. That means we adjust the derivative in the numerator. What is the derivative of denominator? 2s. So we adjust 2 here. So 1 upon 2, we multiply 2 and we divide 2, right? What we do here, we are just adjust 2 here. So 2 get cancelled, that means term is not changed, right? So we are adjust 2 here only. and integration is as it is, ds, right? So equal to log of s minus 1 upon 2. Tell me what is the integration? Exactly, derivative is available in the numerator. That means we can put log s square plus 1. What is the limit? Limits are s to infinity. Now we cover this topic, this last two step in this here. So log s, just put the limit. When we put the limit, so it is a log infinity. Before putting the limit, we adjust 1 upon 2. So we are taking cross multiplication here. So what is the cross multiplication? 2 log s minus log s square plus 1 divided by 2, right? Limits are as it is, right? So we are putting 2 outside, that means and again power, that 2 is multiplied to the log, we can put here in the power of s. So we are just shifting in the power log s square plus 1, s to infinity. Okay guys, now just put the limits. 1 upon 2 when we put infinity, so log in infinity square is infinity only, minus better way we use separate page here. Our last term is 1 upon 2 log s square minus log s square plus 1 s to infinity, right? Now put the limits. When first we put upper limit, that means 1 upon 2 log, what is the infinity square? Infinity only. Again we put upper limit here. Infinity square is again infinity. Okay, before putting the limits, what we do? First we take log outside, right? So when we take log outside, what is inside? Inside is bracket square. That means s square upon s square plus 1, right? Limits are as it is. Now put the limits. When we put the limits, log infinity square is infinity upon infinity square plus 1, it is infinity minus. And when we put lower limit, s is as it is, s square divided by s square plus 1, right? Tell me guys, what is the log infinity upon infinity? Infinity upon infinity is 1, so log 1 is 0, so not necessary to write down. Minus log s square plus 1. Okay, so when we put minus sign inside, that numerator and denominator are exchanged. So our final answer is this one. So in this numerical guys, we start with the first step, that is find out f of t and taking Laplace of f of t, that means we get phi of s. Then apply integration. So apply integration. There are three important formula for integration. When there is a 1 upon s log s, there is a 1 upon s square plus s square, we use tan inverse. And when there is a s available in numerator as well as denominator, we adjust derivative of denominator in the numerator. So this is the basic numerical. Now we move on the next numerical. Next numerical is find Laplace transform of sin square 2t divided by t. So next numerical is, they are asking find Laplace transform of sin square 2t upon t, right? Now tell me what is the f of t here? F of t is sin square 2t, right? Guys, here we can easily understand it is divided by t, that means that numerical is belong from the division by t property. So f of t is sin square t. Now taking Laplace of f of t, what is the Laplace of f of t? We don't have any Laplace, that means we put trigonometric replacement. What is the trigonometric replacement? 1 minus cos 2, that means double, 4t divided by 2, right? This is the replacement. And we put 2 outside, right? What is the inside? 1 Laplace separately and cos 4t Laplace separately, right? And 1 upon 2 is completely outside from the term. Tell me what is the Laplace of 1? 1 upon s minus Laplace of cos 4t s upon s square plus a square. What is the a? 4. That means 4 square is 16, right? So we get our phi of s. This is our first step. Now what is the second step? This is our first step. What is the second step? Second step is very simple. According to the definition of division by t, when t is divided to the f of t, what we do, we are taking integration s to infinity phi of s. What is the phi of s? 1 upon 2 we can put outside, so 1 upon s minus s upon s square plus 16 ds, right? Now tell me, what is the integration of 1 upon s? As we know, what is the integration of 1 upon s? It is a log s, right? And derivative we can adjust in the numerator by adjusting 1 upon 2 only. So 1 upon 2 2s divided by s square plus 16 ds. So only this one is remaining. Now guys, what we do here, we are adjusting 2 here, multiply by t 2 and divided by 2. That means we can get derivative in the numerator directly. So 1 upon 2 log s minus, tell me what is the derivative of this, because derivative what is the integration, because derivative is completely available. So what is the integration? Log of s square plus 16, right? What are the limit? S to infinity. In last step, what we do, we can put cross multiplication. So 1 upon 2 is as it is. When we cross multiply, 2 log s minus log of s square plus 16 divided by 2, right? S to infinity. So next step what's happen? We can put 2 outside. So this is our previous step. So 2 we can put outside. So 2 into 2 4. So it is a 1 upon 4. So this 2 power 2 multiplication, we can just put the limit step by step. When we before putting the limit, we take log outside. So when we put taking log outside, because of subtraction, it become a division, right guys? So s to infinity. So now we put the limits. So log infinity square is infinity, again infinity square plus 16, again it is infinity, minus lower limit log s is replacement, so term is as it is, right? Now tell me, what is the infinity upon infinity? 1. So log 1 becomes 0 minus log of s square divided by s square plus 16, right? Now that 0 is not necessary to write down, so we are taking minus sign inside. So all terms of numerator and denominator are exchanged with each other, right? So this is our final answer. So this is our second example based on the division by t. Now we move on the next example. So it is our third example. So again t is divided here. That means we can get f of t. What is the f of t here? F of t is e raised to minus 2t sine 2t cos hyperbolic t, right? So we are going to find out Laplace transform of f of t. What is the Laplace transform of f of t? So we don't have Laplace transform of such term, so we are putting replacement, that is cos hyperbolic t. What is the replacement of cos hyperbolic t? It is the e raised to minus t plus e raised to t divided by 2, right? This is the replacement of cos hyperbolic t, right? Now what we do, that 2 we can put outside, right? So when e raised to minus 2t is multiplied to the bracket, it multiplied both the terms, right? So minus 2 it become a e raised to minus 3t, right? And plus e raised to t into this one, this is the e raised to minus t, right? And sine 2t is as it is. Laplace, before Laplace we multiply sine 2t, so e raised to minus 3t sine 2t plus e raised to minus t sine t. Okay guys, if you have any doubts, see minus 2 minus 1, minus 2 plus minus 1, it is a minus 3, and minus 2 plus 1, it is a minus 3, right? Now guys, here two first shifting terms are available, so here replacement of s is a s plus 3, and here replacement of s is a s plus 1, right? So it is a 1 upon 2. First we find out Laplace of sin 2t. Sin 2t Laplace is 2 upon s square plus 2 square, right? Plus Laplace transform of sin 2t, again same, s square plus 2 square, right? So in the first term, what is the replacement? Replacement of s is a s plus 3. So all s in the first term are replaced by s plus 3. So it is a s plus 3 plus 2 square, it is a 2 square as it is, right? Here as again replacement is plus 1. So all s are replaced by s plus 1, right? Now in the next step we can put 2 outside. So 2 to get common. So 2 to get cancel here. So we remaining is only 1. So inside available is s plus 3 bracket square plus 2 square and s plus 1 bracket square plus 2 square, right guys? So we can consider it is a phi of s. So next step we move in the next page. So next step is, first I am just write down previous step. That means you cannot confuse, right? This is our previous step. Now next step is, what is the next step? When f of t is divided by t, that time we use integration s to infinity of phi of s. What is the phi of s? This is our phi of s, right? So phi of s is as it is, s plus 3 bracket square plus 2 square and s plus 1 bracket square plus 2 square, right guys? Now just see the formulas. I am showing this formula. When there is a 1 upon s and we are going to find out integration, then we put log s. When there is a 1 upon s square plus s square, we use tan inverse formula, and there is a derivative available in numerator, that time we use log. So which formula is matched with this? 1 upon s square plus s square, that means it is a tan inverse, right? What is the a here? A is a 2, a is a 2 here, right? So tan inverse s upon a, what is the s? S plus 3 divided by 2 plus again what is the a? 2, again tan inverse s plus a, what is the s? S plus 1 divided by a, that is 2. Limits are s to infinity. Now taking 2 outside, 1 upon 2 outside, because 1 upon 2 is available in both the terms, so we are putting 1 upon 2 outside. Inside there is a tan inverse s plus 3 divided by 2 plus tan inverse s plus 1 divided by 2. Limits are s to infinity, right? Now put the upper limit. When we put upper limit, so infinity plus 3 infinity, infinity upon 2 again it is infinity. So we write down only infinity, because infinity we can add anything or we can divide anything, it is only infinity, right? Tan inverse, when we put infinity here, again it is only infinity, right? Minus lower limit, so it is a as it is, right? Tan inverse s plus 3 divided by 2 minus tan inverse s plus 1 divided by 2, it is as it is, right? So tell me, what is the tan inverse infinity? It is a pi by 2, or we can call as a 90, right? Again it is a pi by 2 only, minus it is as it is, s plus 3 divided by 2 minus tan inverse s plus 1 divided by 2, it is as it is, right? So pi by 2 plus pi by 2, that means 90 plus 90 we can call as a 180, right? So 180 divided by 2, it is again 90, or we can put only 180, right? So this is our final answer. So this is our final answer. So guys, here I am covering fourth type of Laplace transform, that is divided by t. Guys, you have any doubts in any numerical that you have, you can comment me or you can mail me that numerical. I will give you complete solution of that numerical within 1 or 2 days. Guys, please like, share and subscribe my channel. In next video we see next topic, that is second part of this topic, that is evaluation of division by t. So we have seen some evaluation numerical in the next video. Thank you guys.